I didn't like the old one, so I made a new one instead. Hi, my name is Pinky, and I draw stuff. So, basically, with the old intro, I just sound really, really tired. Hi guys, my name is Pinky, and I draw stuff, and really out of it. So, I made a new intro for this update instead. Just to let you know that I was very burnt out when recording the beginning of the Webcomic update. And yeah, I ended up having to take a break, as some of you guys may or may not know. But around that break, I went to lift something heavy, and it was like, my hand. It was hard to draw with for a while, and it was also kind of hard to draw stuff with it for a while, so yeah. And yeah, I got it x-rayed. It's fine. It healed. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making this right now if that were the case, you know? So yeah, I hope to make more soon, and I hope you'll have a good day. Bye-bye. So basically, as we can see over here, I haven't really done a whole lot in terms of page stuff. I've been really busy with the whole, Etsy thing. I've been working on it a lot. I've been trying to come up with sticker ideas. I've been trying to come up with badge ideas. So the whole comic thing has kind of taken a back seat, especially the pages. It's still the same from last time. As we can see, not much has really changed. However, one thing I am very slowly working on is this is the new version of Mike's character sheet. So as you can see, it hasn't been shaded. Like I mentioned at the beginning, it's due to me being really burnt out with not really making videos, but also with me doing the whole Etsy stuff, trying to come up with ideas. I haven't actually been doing a whole lot of my comic things because of that. Description is still pretty much the same. I changed the speech bubble. So if we find the original one, where is it? Speech bubble. Is it this one? No. Did I get rid of the old speech bubble? Was it? No. That's the watermark. That's the text. That's the line art. Was it? Oh yeah, look, here's it before and after. Before. After. Before. After. Big improvement. The only thing I haven't improved on is the hands. The hands look terrible. But yeah, anyway, I did end up changing the speech bubble. So that's cool, I guess. I just figured it would be a little bit better than what was originally there. So yeah. Okie dokie. Now, let me show you what other stuff I've been working on. And here we have the banner. So I did this a fair bit ago. But this is the brand new version of the banner. In my opinion, I feel like it looks a little better. The only problem was that when it came to what it looked like on the website itself, it did look a little pixelated. But since this is the original file, we can look at all the fun little details. So let's explore this lovely banner. If we look closer at Billy's face, even the freckles are affected here. I kind of wanted to do a fun little effect with the line art. I figured it would be really cool. It's kind of almost like what's it called? Almost like a lino cut effect. I figured this would be really fun. All I really did with the background was I just changed some of the sections into different colors because I actually really liked the whole wraparound effect. I just figured it would be fun to change the colors up a little. Now, getting it to look okay on both the PC and on the iPad was really hard because on the computer version, you're probably watching this on an iPhone or an iPad right now, but on the computer, it's really desaturated, as we can see here. But when we go to the website with this banner over on like a mobile device, it looks pretty saturated. I tried to get some of them to be a little bit less saturated on the iPad end, but yeah. So, fun fact, if we find the original sketches, there we go. You see these original sketches, if we ignore the line art at the moment. This was actually from a cover that I designed. Now, if you used to watch the old webcomic updates, you would know that this was a soon-to-be cover that I never actually got to complete. And I figured, well, hey, oh, whoopsie, since I never actually got around to completing that cover, why not I just use this artwork here, right? Because if I ended up making it an official cover for it, then that way it would kind of all match and link up together almost. So, yeah, this took a lot longer than I thought. Unlike the old banner where I just got pre-existing artwork and pasted it in, with this, I kind of had to do it from the ground up a little bit. And plus combine or some already, different things together. You know what I mean. If we look here, I tried to make the text, not overtake the design. I didn't want it to be the thing that stood out the most. I wanted it to be readable, but not, all over the banner. And as you can see, every freaking Friday's back! Yay! So, yeah. I ended up making it a little bit more clear because instead of Cat Rumors and Conspiracies bi-weekly, I did bi-weekly every freaking Friday because that's what my old banner used to have, and I used to be like that, you know what I mean? Because when I first came up with the comic, it was going to be weekly at one point, which is why I came up with the every freaking Friday part. So, yeah. Now, I'll show you what I've been up to. Oh, Clip Studio Paint had a mini hissy fit there for a minute. But I'll show you what I've been up to in terms of some Etsy-related things, such as the business cards. And I'll talk a little bit more about the packaging, which we'll also move on to. So, let's check that out. Alrighty, this is the front of the business card. As you can see here, I reused my Draw This in Your Own art style, drawing or painting, I don't know what you would call it, but my Draw This in Your Own art style, I reused it because I loved it so much that I just had to. If you want to see the progress of that video, probably click up in the iCard somewhere. I'm sure that video will show up, I'm sure. But yeah, if you want to check out some of the process, click the little iCard up there somewhere, and it'll take you to the video of me, drawing all this up. So yeah. What I did here was, obviously, I used some glitch brushes and some other things to make it interesting. I look at this now and I feel like the characters blended in a little bit too much, but you know what? I'm happy with this, I really am. I feel like this is one of my best artworks I have ever done. I forgot their username, but shout out to this person who made the tutorial. I couldn't have made my artwork this cool without it, so thank you. So it's got all of my little things here. And when you scan this QR code, instead of it taking you to, say, the webcomic, like my packaging does, this takes you to my, card. So it takes you to the website with all of my links. So that way, you get the general gist of all the stuff here. But on the back, it's whoa, look at all of that. You know what I mean? Check out all my other stuff. Yeah, so, yeah. I hope to make it happen one day. And now, the packaging. I was looking at this. I love how it looks. Don't get me wrong. But the problem is printing costs. Now, this is something I didn't take into consideration when coming up for packaging. You see, one of the people, I asked you know, in terms of like opinions and everything when it came to Etsy and everything, like, you know, yeah, anyway, so I was asking somebody about what they use for their products, and they said business cards, and I'm like, what? So basically, it's the same dimensions as a regular business card, just whoop, flipped. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm probably going to change it to that and actually have it be sent off instead. So this packaging might become lost video. Ooh, maybe no, okay, just kidding, it probably won't, but it might become a prototype that it will never see the day ever again. I think the only thing I'll really keep is this front section, and then I'll just probably reuse what I already have here for the back. Maybe? Question mark? We're still working on that. But since this is the computer and we started off with the computer first, let's move over to the drawing book.
2 hours later.
Hi. A few days have passed since I showed you guys, and I finally was able to get some stuff done. So as we can see here, I've done the background for this page. I did these little apples. If we get rid of the liner, we can see here that here I tried to make it so we had a bit of depth to it. So we got like the lighter apples at the front, the second lightest at the back, kind of, and the darker ones at the back. And you know, I put all this effort into them only for it to be covered up by the main character over here. And yeah, so over here I did a little poster, and it's actually based on one of my little clay aliens, which I'll show over here. And so yeah, just let me control save. I hope that does it. And there we go. I was worried it was going to crash. Now, remember how I mentioned about the packaging? It's got an upgrade. Look at that. Okay, so it's gonna be up. Hang on. This way, probably. So, for demonstration purposes, here's what it would theoretically look like with a badge. And I kind of went all out with this one. So we got my boy Billy over here from the previous package design. I couldn't stand wasting this artwork, so yeah, I just had to use it here. I wanted to make it look like it was cut and stuck down together, so we got some sticky notes here, sticky tape over there, and then on the back here, I also wanted it to look like, you know, kind of just that, you know, I kind of wanted to make it look like it was stuck down as well. However, originally had a different design for the background. It kind of had like a black and white, design on the back, but after like a lot of tweaking and a lot of like testing, I can happily say that I think we actually got this right. So fingers crossed I'll be able to send this packaging off and get it printed, because if so, it's gonna make that difference. It really is. And no, don't save. And oh, would you look at that? It's Max. So, since I was feeling a little burnt out, as we all know, as per tradition, whenever I feel burnt out, I draw Max. So here, Max is sporting some weird combination of a gothic jacket with princey royally elements to it. He's wearing gumboots for some reason. Don't ask. He's Max. He's like the definition of high fashion, you know. So of course we shouldn't question his ways. So yeah, I'm actually partaking in a very small event on another server called the Spring Gala, which is where we get to draw out OCs in spring-themed high fashion outfits. Originally, I made him kind of goth looking, but when I found out it was spring-themed, I was like, goth doesn't really scream spring. Now I've got to kind of change it up a little. So on the fly, I kind of just added some little flowery bits and stripy socks and whatever. I know it's spring, but I I couldn't help myself. I just had to give him a turtleneck sweater thing. I mean, it's cold here, okay? Like, it's not spring where I live. It's fucking freezing. So, I hope to get him all, like, coloured in and stuff later, and I might be able to post it soon. So, stay tuned for that. Anyway, let's move over to the drawing book. Hi! It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me just say, first of all, I have my reasons for not finishing the webcomic update. 1. Due to me feeling burnt out, I didn't have the energy to do both the webcomic update and the video that I'm currently working on as well. I didn't even get to finish all of my pages. I decided to take a break, and then I got this really bad injury happen to my right hand, aka my drawing hand, which meant I was out of action for drawing for a while. And because of that, I never got to finish all of this. So yeah, I'm really sorry, everyone. So yeah, it's now the 19th of June, 2023, at around 3:46, I think. Anyway, so this is one of the pages. I finally, I completed this a while ago, but I completed the other ones as well, because, yeah, like, it really took a while for me to do. So with this speech bubble, it originally said, yes, of course you do, but I changed it to, ugh, of course you do, because I felt like that had more of like a grumpy feel to it. And this is the dramatic sandwich drop. Look at that. It's like Flipperama worthy right there. So yeah, really happy with how it turned out. Yeah. I haven't done a whole lot in terms of page stuff, but I did come up with some stuff for like Sonia's backstory. So that's fun. I drew like this page up, or like a plan for a scene for a page. Don't know if I'll actually use it, but I might, I also did some character Q&A stuff as well, which was pretty fun to do. I enjoyed doing that stuff a lot. If you want to see the like whole thing and whatever, I recommend you go over to the extras page. It should be under RNC extras. Yeah, like I had a lot of fun drawing all the scenes and yeah, having their characters and personalities be explored a bit more, But yeah, if you want to like read them, check it out, I recommend you go over to the extras page. If you like what you see so far, make sure to subscribe to Comic Fury. Wait a minute. Make sure you subscribe to Rumors and Conspiracies over on Comic Fury. Check out my Instagram. Subscribe to YouTube, like, comment, whatever. And I hope you'll have a good day. Bye bye. Oh wait! Don't go yet! I have some Etsy updates for you. Ta-da! So, I know the lighting in here is not the greatest, but this is the packaging. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me just get the light on real quick. That's better. Now you can actually see it properly. So here is what the packaging looks like for the badges. Really happy with how it turned out. It looks super profesh. Yeah, it's really nicely printed. You can see all the details. The only problem is that it got printed upside down. So the back is upside down, and this is the right side up. But fear not. I'm not gonna put these guys to waste. This will be for the whoopsie doopsies, because I think it's kind of funny that they're a little bit weird and goofy. Do you recognize these designs? Ooh, wait, you don't? Maybe it's because I haven't shown you yet. This is a sticker design that I came up with. It's inspired by those clickbaity articles or like those pop-up ads you see. Like the doctors hate him. You know what I mean? And the joke is that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So doctors hate him, Learn the truth now. This one is my personal favorite. It's powered by spikes. Now this one, I actually really love how it turned out. Powered by spike. I resonate with this sticker a lot because I too am powered by spike. Whenever people say I can't do it, I go, oh yeah? Oh yeah, you say I can't do it? Huh? Powered by spike, baby. Okay, that was cringe, but you get my point, right? But yeah, I hope they all get released very, very soon. So yeah. Anyway, bye.